is what they call a triple threat. He can act, he can sing, and he's been doing surgery since he was a kid. His new movie with Keanu Reeves is the highly anticipated The Matrix Resurrections. It opens Wednesday in theaters and on HBO Max. Please welcome Neil Patrick Harris. We have an audience of all college football players.
I know, this is incredibly exciting. Nice to see you all. I generally have an aversion to beavers.
Yeah.
This is like a super different vibe. And I'm into it.
Well, they'll bite you. You know, you have to be careful. Are you ready for Christmas?
I'm getting there. Christmas happens so fast, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't it just like Black Friday, and I thought, well, I have a month, things fine. Boom, now it's suddenly like almost the holidays.
Have you had trouble with the supply chain? Has that been an issue for you? I've found no supply chain problems whatsoever.
No? Everything was good?
No.
Well, that's good. So we do this thing in our family. Instead of giving gifts to each individual friend and family member and stuff, which seems like a bandwidth suck of like, who do we, if we get them this, then we have to get these people this, because if they talk to each other, it should be equal. That was like a lot. So we said, why don't we do, my husband and I and our kids will do a Christmas box, like the Bertka Harris Christmas box. We'll give this box to everyone. It'll be stuff that we make. It'll be less expensive. It'll be sort of easier to accomplish. Everyone will get this Christmas box.
Nice.
Right? I think you're on the list, actually.
Oh,
Send
great.
you the Christmas box.
All right.
The same J.J. Abrams used to do it with The Bad Robot, you know, and you get this cool box. Oh, this is great. So we've been doing that, and we just finished the Christmas box. And let me tell you, biggest time suck.
Oh, that was a mistake.
You thought it was gonna be easier. Like, what are the boxes? What are do a 14 by 14 box? Do a 12 by 12 box? Where do we get them? What do we package them in? Do you use like crinkle wrap? Do you use? I'm not an Etsy shop. I didn't know what to do.
Do you have to go on like Uline and order a box or something, or order a
90 boxes.
90 boxes, yeah.
I'm spray painting like the logo on the side of the boxes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we want them to be cool. We want them to be good. And so we each have our own thing. I won't give anything away of ours. Mine's cool, actually. Do you know Glowforge?
Nope.
It's a laser printer.
I like it already.
A laser beam that cuts into any piece of wood, a piece of leather, piece of acrylic,
You
or
put
whatever.
it in the box?
You put... Not the Glowforge.
Oh.
That's gigantic. No, I made like a DIY thing.
Oh.
Because I've been using the Glowforge to make stuff. So my gift is like a Glowforge.
Can you give yourself a tattoo with the Glowforce?
Glowforce. Like
You know?
Star Wars. Glowforge. No, you can't, because you have to close the lid in order for it to... You can't put your arm in there, right? Because you have to close the
What
lid.
if you're a tiny person, like you're about this big?
Then you
get in, and then
you can get laser eye surgery. So
Wow, that's amazing.
So our boxes are finally done, and it was incredibly stressful.
By the way, you asked me, well, a couple of weeks ago, you sent me an email asking me to recommend a couple of gift items, right?
I did. I have a newsletter called Wondercade. Everyone should subscribe. It's like a gentleman's version of Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop. It's like a gentleman's Goop.
Okay.
Except that sounds gross. So it's less viscous. It's called Wondercade. And you can subscribe at wondercade.com. It's just a weekly newsletter of things that I think are cool. Recommendations of interesting restaurants or VR headset games or immersive theater, music, whatever. And so we did a holiday gifting guide. And I asked my famous friends to send in 2 items, recommendations. One, something under $50 that they would recommend as a gift, and one as a splurge. And you, I have to say, you were the very first person to respond.
I act fast, yeah.
It was amazing, man. And
I knew my answers right away.
And you're one of my more famous friends.
Oh, thank you.
So I expected you to be later or not respond at all.
Right, yeah.
But you did, and you suggested a pen as the smaller gift, which is a great idea. And for your splurge, which I thought was kind of amazing, you said jetpack.
Yeah. Yeah, I want one of those, yeah. I want a jetpack.
Really says a little bit about you as a person and your wealth. Because
I don't have a jetpack.
Amanda Seyfried's splurge item was a bunny.
A bunny is not a splurge item. Bunnies are like $5 you could get a bunny,
She was
right?
very excited about. Christina Hendricks' splurge item was a cheese of the month club. You wanted a jetpack.
Well, yeah. I mean, if the word splurge was in there, I figured you might as well splurge.
My choice would have been theme park.
But the pen is like $4 or maybe $4.50 or something like that. So you can get it, either one. Either one would be fine.
WonderCade.com.
Well, that's good. I think that's helpful, actually, for people to have that list because people don't know what to get other people. You are a very good gift giver. With your kids now, they're twins. You have twins, a boy and a girl.
True.
You know this. How old are they now?
They just turned 11.
11, okay. Because at our house, there's a count going on right now because my kids don't know the difference between, like, an iPad and 2 koosh balls. Like, then it's like, why did she get 2 gifts? It's like, boy, but you got an iPad. And, so there's, like, do you have to match and make sure the twins get exactly...
Oh, they're very competitive.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you have to count numbers of gifts on each side, but they're not just worried about how many gifts each one gets. They're worried about actual retail value of the gifts and equality.
That makes a little bit more sense. What do they have? They ask for anything in particular? Do they give you like a Santa list?
Gideon's all about the gaming stuff. He's very into Minecraft. He's very into Dungeons and Dragons. He wants a gaming computer, which is ironic because we're trying to limit his screen time. So I have no idea how that's going to play out.
Yeah.
And Harper wants a phone.
Are you going to get her a phone?
She's 11, dude.
11's
She's not
too
gonna get a phone.
young. I know.
And I say, you're 11. You're not going to get a phone.
Right.
When do I get a phone? And then I'm stuck because I don't know.
When does she get a phone?
I'm asking you.
I don't know. I mean, my kids are 7 and 4. I mean, my older kids, nobody had phones back then. So, yeah.
So what, 14.
I think 14 seems
15?
reasonable, although she's going to make your life miserable.
For 3 years?
Yeah, for 3 years.
I should just give her a phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'll give her? Coal.
Give her coal that you can text from. I think she'd probably like that, right? Well, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to see Neil Patrick Harris is part of the new Matrix movie, The Matrix Resurrections. When we return, we'll be right back.
What were you feeling at that point? What was I feeling? I felt either I'm having a mental breakdown again, or I'm living inside a computer-generated reality that has imprisoned me again. Not much of a choice.
That is Neil Patrick Harris and Keanu Reeves in The Matrix Resurrections. I don't know what I can say and what's okay to say, but I'm just going to ask you, is this your first action movie?
You can ask me anything you want. I was in Starship Troopers, which wasn't an action, it was more of a sci-fi movie. But yeah, this was the first of this scale. And I play his analyst, right? So I play Thomas Anderson's analyst, and my role within it is to make sure that Thomas Anderson, when he's questioning what realities might be and when he's trying to get out of his normalcy, I'm his analyst to keep him calm, to keep him regulated, to keep him sort of sane. So I didn't have a lot of wire work, sha-sha-sha-sha-sha, like The Matrix, like I would hope,
You would love that, right? Wouldn't you?
Wouldn't you?
Well, yeah,
like,
sure.
That's the dream, is to be in that capacity in the movie. But the movie's super amazing. Keanu's an incredibly nice guy. I was a huge fan of the first movie. I mean, that really changed the game as far as cinema in my mind, to have a sci-fi action kung fu movie that also talked about technology and the conceit 20 years ago that technology was more invasive and more involved in your life than you really were aware of, that sort of red pill, blue pill idea. is very resonant now.
Yeah, more
in
so, for
2021.
sure. Yeah.
So that's kind of amazing. I just think the movie's dope, and I am so excited. I just want to give it some promotion because I know it's a small film, and without this kind of like platform,
There
I
are
just
a lot
don't
of
know
big
that people
movies.
are gonna
Yeah,
see
and this is a movie you want to see at the movie theater, right? I mean,
I can't recommend that enough.
Yeah,
Yeah, see it in a big theater where
Right.
the sound is part of the story because it sounds amazing.
You are Elton John's on the show tonight.
I
You're
know that.
very friendly with Elton John.
Yeah.
You and your husband David, even like you guys go on vacations with Elton and his husband David, right? In the Husband David Club.
We're in the Husband David Club. Yes, my husband David Burtka and his husband David Furnish started a club. We have T-shirts and merch that we sell.
How did you meet Elton John?
Elton John was nominated for a Tony Award, many Tony Awards, for Billy Elliot, which he wrote.
Okay.
And I think when I was younger and on Doogie Howser, I think he...
Someone in our audience has the DVD box set.
You
based
guys
on
weren't
that
even
reaction.
born when Doogie Howser was on. But I think Elton thought I was cute when I was Doogie.
Oh.
He likes, you know, he thought
It was
he
cute when you
fancied
were
me a little
Doogie.
bit. So
Yeah.
during the Tony Awards, I heard Elton John wanted to say hello, and he was waiting in the wings. And I said, Elton John, are you serious? Sure. And I went to go say hello to him, and he kissed me square on the lips, pre-COVID. And we've been fast friends ever since.
Wow.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's awesome, man.
Speaking of
Elton John is an anomaly. He had 2 #1 songs, the Dua Lipa song and the Ed Sheeran song, 1 and 2.
He's
this
ridiculous.
year.
I think he has had the most #1 songs in each generation from one to the other
To be where he
than
is right now,
anybody
still doing that, I think.
ever before. Yeah.
They're wonderful people.
One more question. You mentioned Doogie Howser. How old were you when you shot that show? When you were
16 to 19,
okay,
4
so
years.
this kid Daniel that we have coming in here.
Yeah, how about this Daniel kid?
He has no, he was not a trained actor in any way. He just cursed on the internet and somehow wound up. Does that make you angry?
It bothers me that he gets big jobs.
Yeah.
I had to audition and stuff when I was a whippersnapper.
Right, you didn't shoot your mouth off and get a call from George Clooney.
Yeah.
You actually went to things and worked.
That kid.
Neil Patrick Harris, The Matrix Resurrections opens in theaters and on HBO Max December 22. We'll be back with Yaya and a first look at the new Spider-Man. Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel. I hope you enjoyed that video. Hit subscribe and all your dreams will come true, assuming your dreams are to watch more YouTube videos.